Yeah, I am back. And hello, flipped out. Um, Thank you for saying to hit the like. I, yeah, I don't know. Uh, like I titled it, you know, why bother? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I know people like morning brew. Um, I don't always know what to talk about. Um, there are times I get people who don't want it doesn't. I need a panel on seriously, and I need people who are willing to speak up and say something. I don't know. I don't know anymore. To the point of it is it really something people really care about, or why are people watching? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I see by the numbers that there are people watching, but I don't know why. I, damned if I know. If I could figure that out, I could probably make the show good. Because at this point, it doesn't. It's not good. At least not to me. I don't know. It's not. This is not a good show, in my opinion. And I don't know how to improve it. I I don't know what to do. I don't know. So yeah, maybe by the time I get back, somebody will talk. We'll go get something to drink. I didn't even bother with the display thing. Just yeah, somebody wants to talk. That's fine. Well, I'm back, and yeah, no, I went for a drink. I wish I had alcohol at this point. All I have is Pepsi. So no, I don't know. Um, I mean, there are times I can get certain people on who are fun to watch. As far as why people watch my streams, I don't know. Unless they're just hoping to see Bird or Yosef or whoever on some random stream. I don't know. Maybe I just ought to call it the useless brew. Coffee Club useless. How about that? I don't know. Okay. People were coming here for something else, it wouldn't be as consistent as it is. Yeah. So why do they come? I I don't know anymore. I'm tired of being in pain. I'm tired of having to go to the doctors all the time. I'm tired of not knowing what to talk about. I mean, yes, there's obvious topics. We could talk about Star Trek. Really? Sorry, there's more to life than Star Trek, believe it or not. Have a good day, Super Lover Puss. Oh, and you're welcome. Games. I don't know. I don't even know if I should bother featuring channels anymore. Um, I I don't know if it helps any. I wanted to, but oh, you missed the morning brew, but this is something else. I hope you slept well. I might eating a sandwich as well, early lunch. Any doctor's visits are a life issue, not a morning brew issue. See, that's the thing. That's why I don't talk about my pain on here or on the morning brew, because it's like nobody gives a shit. Why would they? I don't talk about it because it's like nobody wants to hear someone get on and say, "Oh, I hurt." Oh, yeah, that's life. I hurt a lot. I don't talk about it, but I do. Yeah, that's the thing. I am discouraged. And I know there are people that are actively going out of their way to cause issues. So, and I refuse to give in to their drama, but it's hard to not let it get to me. I don't know. What we should talk about the morning brew, I mean, is not a reason to give up on the morning brew. I don't know if I want to give up on the morning brew, but it's discouraging. I mean, don't get me wrong. According to the numbers, people are watching it. It's just, um, it would be nice if more people were available to come on. And granted, I know there's some. It's like, oh, they come on when they can, and others want to come on more than they should. Um, and I don't know how to tell them no without coming across like an asshole. Okay. Oh, I know, Super Bummerpuss. It's not easy for you to be up as early because, and I'm not asking you to. I'm not asking anyone to. It wasn't a bad hair day. My medicine is all fucked up. I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow and see if I can get more. Gotta do the monthly visit. Yay. Okay. Start at a different time, typically during workout. Okay, here's the problem. When do I put it? That's not going to be during work hours for somebody. I mean, I sure as fuck I'm not getting up at 3 a.m. Nobody's available then. I don't know. I mean, I've tried to change how I've done things, tried to change my approach. I've tried to change everything. And it's just like I, I don't know anymore. Okay, I don't have to do it every day. Woohoo. The fuck else am I gonna do? Not like I can actually work. Trust me, I wish I could. I'm not angry. Uh, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't give a shit about Star Trek. People say, I need to have a topic. Well, how the fuck do I find a topic? You know, I've been told places to look, and it's like, Google, news.google.com. I've tried looking on there, and yeah, I've found a couple things that might make a couple videos if I were want to. My videos would suck, so why bother? Um, but it wouldn't do anything for a live stream, topic wise. Um, I, I said before I need a co-host. There's the chance of that happening is none. Nobody's interested. Nobody wants to be. Why would they? Is honest to God, there ain't anything that interests me anymore. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. And yes, actually Cinnabon, a co-host would help. Because it would give me somebody to actually talk to. somebody to play off of. If something's going on, I could, depending on what they say, would kind of help base what I say, and we kind of go off of each other, type of thing. I'm assuming you've heard of radio before, where a host, co-host will banter with each other and sometimes argue with each other, depending on the topic, depending on the style, depending on a lot of different variables. But to just sit here and me ramble on like a, well, salty trucker, which takes an unusual thing. It's not something I can do all the time. Okay, let me ask this. Since obviously, Cinnabon, are very well educated and you are very good at answering questions. How do I politely tell somebody um, they're talking too much when they're talking too much? I don't want to tell somebody to shut up. I don't want to try. I want to try to be polite. I want to try to be respectful. But my show is not the XYZ show. It's Captain Trek, not them. Ah, here's the okay. That's the wonderful thing. Can you try? Can can you try saying, "Let's change the subject"? Yes, I have. Here's always the answer. What do you want to talk about? But honestly, at that point, I'm usually going, I don't care what the fuck we talk about, just not this. Anything other than what's being the current topic that's being talked about at that point would be nice. Anything. This doesn't have anything to do with Salty Trekker. I don't know who keeps bringing him up. I don't give two shits about him. I know he doesn't give two shits about me, so please stop mentioning him. Wait a minute. Stop. It's disrespectful to control your own stream. How? Oh, okay. I said I can't rant. That's all I said. I also can't ramble like Bird does. I don't know. Anyhow, not that there was any point to the stream, I guess. Um, I mean, I can honestly do this without using StreamYard. Um, yeah, I could go back to doing the original thing I did, just using YouTube, but I don't know. Fark? What the hell is that? Okay. Public speaking is a skill set. Just need to keep working at it. Let me put it to you this way. I have a shitty self attitude. Okay? I'm depressed. I'm fat. Um, I don't know. And again, I say, what is FARC? Okay, look up FARC.com. No idea what the hell that is. A lot easier. Somebody would say what it is rather than me looking it up, but whatever. FARC is a community website. Okay, I'm looking at it, going, and I'm asking the same question. The fuck is it? Looks like a site of links. I, I don't know what the fuck it is. No, I am not. Let me put this as bluntly as I can. Okay. I'm actually trying to remain calm so I don't put it too bluntly. I am not saying I want to quit. I'm saying I don't know what the fuck to do! Yeah, I've got absolutely nothing going on. I have nothing to talk about, nothing to do, and I still have 18 people, or had 18 people watching. I don't know why. I'm not talented. I'm not eloquent. I'm not good with words. I'm not confident. I get so afraid that people are going to leave that I end up pushing them away. I don't know what to do. I'm a lonely loser who has no fucking life. That's it. By the way, Bird is currently seeing the doctor about something or other. All right. I wasn't gonna actually. There. And no, I'm not pinning the link. Hold on.
Good morning.
Really? Not working. Add the stream. There, finally.
Good morning.
Uh, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can I have a minute?
Yeah.
I was just suggesting Bart.com is a news aggregate site. If you take a look at it, if you don't have any topics to talk about, at the top you'll see topics. There's main, which covers everything. There's discussion, sports, business, entertainment, fandom. If you go to entertainment, like for example, right now I'm going to entertainment. There's plenty of topics to talk about entertainment. You can at least maybe look at if you'd like. I'm just saying a suggestion. There's also
Appreciate
a
it.
fandom. a link for fandom where there's news articles under there. You'll frequently find articles that cover the topics you talk about. But it changes from day to day. It might give you something to talk about. I was just saying as a suggestion for topics.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For example, I'm looking under fandom. There's a topic under the new What If. I guess there was a new What If episode.
Yeah, that was
Um,
yesterday, early this morning.
right. But there's topics about other things that are kind of topical, I guess you could say. But just as a suggestion, if your brain is totally blank, you can always go to Park, and there's always something to read about, is what I'm saying. So that might help you instead of having just nothing to pull from.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Today's National Noodle Day. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, I just saw that on Park.
And check out what's trending on Google every morning. Where? How? Because I tried going to news.google.com and there's a whole assortment of shit. Uh, quite honestly, I don't care. It's like all I see are news things. It's like, oh, COVID-19. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Well, it depends what topic you're looking under. If you don't want to look at COVID stuff, just stick to like where it says entertainment or fandom or one of those.
Well, that's the FARC, but he's talking about uh,
Oh,
Google Trends or trending on Google, and it's like I don't know how. Maybe I'm just looking things up wrong.
well, you can look up Google Trends, but I think what you're going to find is a lot of far left topics probably. But I was just making a suggestion. I don't want to get in the way, so I'll let you go.
Oh
Okay.
no problem.
But give it a try. I've been reading Park for at least about 15 years. It's a very good site. Just if you, like I said, if your brain is empty, you don't know what to talk about, go to Park, and there will be daily topics every day, from everything from entertainment to sports to whatever. So that might help. But we'd like to stream for you. I wanted to say that vocally and so you could hear it. Captain Trek, we come to your stream for you. You got that?
I I I hear that. Yes.
I know it may be hard to understand, but it's actually true. We do care about you. And we enjoy your channel. We wouldn't be here if we didn't. I'm sure the people in the chat would agree.
No, it's not a question of sincerity. It's a question of why. And that's seriously, I'm really okay. Now I've got oh Lord, gonna get yelled at. I got V Star and I got Cinnabon.
Hey,
Tell them off, guys. Tell them.
Good morning.
good morning.
I couldn't
How
yell
you
at you,
doing?
Cap. So what exactly do you want from us, Captain? What can we do to help you? You got to tell us a little more than just I need help, because that's way too broad. We don't know what to do. What exactly do you want?
Okay, I want to know. Why do you, and I'm asking you personally, why do you click on the link to come to this stream?
For something to do. Pure and simple. I want something to listen to while I'm doing other things during the day. That's it. You guys are friends of mine, so I tend to pick your streams first.
Yeah,
But
my
I'll be honest,
reasoning
I
would.
don't always click the link, Captain. Sometimes I go
I
other
know.
places.
I know.
And my reasoning is I like your channel more than others. Sometimes I go out of my way to listen to it.
Okay.
Sometimes I
LVG
even go
can
back and
yell at
listen to
me.
your past. Sometimes I
I
even
just
go
don't.
back and listen to your past streams.
I'm not understanding how that information is going to help you. I mean, exactly what do we need to do to help you out to start enjoying your stream more?
I don't know. If I knew that, I could say, "Oh, this is what I need." If I
Well,
knew
that's the
what I,
problem, Captain.
All right.
I mean, to be blunt, that's the problem right there. You have to have some kind of idea of what you want to do, or else you're not going to enjoy this. It's going to be a struggle every day.
All right. First of all, I'm a little late. Second of all, it's quite interesting listening to Captain Trek talk at 2 times speed just to catch up.
Hey,
Third of
Pickles.
all, hey, V-Star. None of this matters. Everything that's been said, and bear with me for a moment because it's going to sound weird. Just
Go
hear
for
me
it.
out,
Okay.
okay? Because this is going to sound rough, dude. Okay? It's not about a topic. It's not about what the fuck you want to do. It's not about why people click on you. It's not about any of that shit. None of that matters if you don't care about you. If you think you're shit, then you're going to be shit.
That's true.
It's not that you don't have topics. You got plenty of fucking topics.
Hmm.
It's not about you don't have people because you got plenty of people. Okay?
I didn't say there weren't people.
Down to yourself, what you see yourself as, whatever you call that, whatever that word is. Until that changes, this is the reason why time and time again I have to wake up or I have to go on a YouTube and I see a stream that says, why bother? Or final show or some bullshit that we have to go through this again and keep telling you and giving you examples why or giving you reasons that you have people behind you that you should be doing this and all that freaking stroking.
I don't. Fuck
You
this.
don't see yourself the way you should, the way we're telling you you should. Look
No,
at
I
it.
don't.
Look right now. Look right now. You got 16 people watching. You had a whole fucking people come on the panel to give you a pat on the back, and you're still sitting here sobbing.
Look, man, I'm not here to give you a pat on the back. I'm just trying to help you
I
out.
don't want that. Thank you. I appreciate
that's a pat on the back. We're trying to help you. I mean, you got Cinnabon. Cinnabon doesn't come on just for anybody, you know. The man's got things to do. He's got a model to keep screwing up. He's got to, take care of.
Guys, I'm going to be blunt right now. The only reason I'm here is to try and help Captain figure out what to do so we don't have to be in this situation every couple months.
Yes, exactly. Isn't that what I just said? What I just said. I agree.
Good morning, Captain Trek.
Hello.
Hey, Plugger.
You need to buck up.
Well, it's not even. I mean, what things do interest you, Captain? What are you passionate about? I mean, don't tell me nothing because everybody has some interest out there. I mean, there has to be something out there in life that you like. Do you like cooking? Do you like eating? I do. I'll talk about food all day.
Okay.
I like guns. Do you like guns?
Food kills. Oh.
I mean, all you have to do is talk about things you like, man. Start from there and then start branching out. Don't worry about news stories out there that really nobody cares about. And just focus on what you like for a little while. Have some fun. That's what you told us you're here for. It's just to have fun anyway, right?
Yep.
Exactly. Yep. So stop worrying about all the nonsense bullshit minutia out there and just focus on yourself. It doesn't matter why other people come to your streams. It doesn't matter if other people are coming to your stream to see other people. They're still coming.
Exactly.
It would make more sense if they were coming. it would make more sense if they were coming from other people.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's one thing you need to stop thinking of too. Because quite frankly, I don't come for other people. I come here to hang out with you and to see what you have to say and basically hang out with your entire panel. It's not because they're on the panel that I'm here. It's because I want to hang out with you guys. And I think that's pretty much how everybody feels.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think a lot of the things that are blocking you are just in your head right now. You need to
Exactly.
just get that out of your head.
Exactly.
Okay, this morning I wasn't really watching the show. I popped over a couple times. I was watching TV, and I noticed you were done early. You know, considering how long your streams usually are. And I just want to know, do you get railroaded off again? Did you kind of go nuclear meltdown and have somebody taking over your stream?
I told me to make use of that.
Okay, Cinnabon, you're the most eloquent person up here. How do I do that? If somebody comes on and takes over, whether intentionally or not, how do I politely? Because I want to do it politely. I don't want to say shut up. I don't want to say fuck off. I don't want to say whatever. But I do want them to stop talking because I'm the host.
Right.
All right, if they're not paying any attention to you, if you ask them to stop and they're still just over talking you, just hit their mute button, man, and just say, "Hey,
Yep.
I'm gonna break in for a second here," and then go off into something else. If they can't handle being muted, kick them off. Plain and simple. It's your stream. You've got to control it. If that means some people are gonna get their feelings hurt every now and then, so fucking be it. That's life.
Mm-hmm.
It's your stream. You've got to control it. If that means
some
people are going to get their feelings hurt every now and then, so fucking be it. That's life.
How about trying to say timeout?
It's your stream. You've got to control it.
That's true. That's the funny thing. That part that looped over and over again is the part I needed to hear the most. You're right.
Well,
You want to practice? I can start talking up a storm right now.
Well, it's kind of one of.
Yeah, you know what? Use LBG as practice. When he starts
I'm
going
a
off,
perfect
just start.
punching bag. You haven't learned this yet. I can sit here and just take over the stream and talk about, did you get your jab or, woke Star Trek or whatever the hell. You just boot my ass. There's practice. So how about those vaccines, guys?
Damn.
Discovery's
Hurt
the
my
best
cow.
Star Trek ever. You can always boot me too. You know that, right?
No, I can't.
You can always kick me into the back room for a couple minutes.
Why would I do that?
But it's basically the same thing that happens like every couple months. Is some asshole on your morning brew, comes in and takes over the stream, and talks about a subject that nobody wants to listen to. And I remember when I came up on your panel a lot, I used to bust them down just to piss them off so they'd shut up for a bit. So, I mean.
Now then you've had to go back to work and
Yeah.
things have changed. So yeah, that's.
I'm in a fishbowl. Give me a sec. I'm going to check my settings.
Okay, yeah, it does kind of sound like you're in a fishbowl. since that reminds me of a good transition.
Okay, is this better?
Much.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Wait, was that so hard? That wasn't hard at all. I had a
That
harder
actually looked
time
like a
trying
lot
to
of
get
fun.
Trump voted for president, voting for him 10 times. You know?
Okay. Here's the problem, though. You're using it as an example. I get somebody up here who's talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and how much they love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And they keep going on and on and on about that. I boot them. I get called an asshole because somebody in the chat wanted to hear about how much they love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Well, tough. They can go make their own stream about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't want to sound like the asshole here, but look, man, you can't please everybody.
It's true.
And people are going to get mad about that. Well, that's on them. That's not on you, buddy.
Yep. Just remember, you're only one mouth, no matter how many dicks are in the chat.
Hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe
You
you got
don't
two
wanna shove
hands
them
and
all
one
in.
mouth, but you got like 5 dicks. You know, 2 dicks are going to get left out, okay? I mean,
Oh, good God. Oh, Jesus Christ. This stream's going to be marked adult.
Well, at least I'm home.
You're home.
Yes, I am.
Good.
I got home last night, so that's a blessing.
How have you been, by the way?
Not good. I went through hell in the nursing home, so I got home and I got a pile of mail. But other than that, at least I'm home, so I could sleep in my own bed, and that was
That's
a blessing. Yes. But other than that, I
Well, it's great
actually
to hear, Restart.
put on, yes, I actually put on makeup and joined the stream. So that's been a while since I've actually been able to join the stream, but anyways.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry
No
to hear about
problem.
everything.
Yeah, it was a nightmare in that.
Well, there are a lot of
nursing home.
people I heard that didn't know what happened to you, so
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's really nice
So-
to see you again because a lot of people are asking where you went. So
Yes.
it's good that you're doing good.
Yeah. I wasn't, but like I got a whole pile of mail to look through, and I need to turn my cable back on. So that's my first order of business, and hopefully I can just call them up with my credit card and do that. So anyways,
you don't need cable. You don't need cable. We got Captain Trek here.
that's true. That's true. And
well, you've got quite a few streams you missed, so yeah, that'll at
Yes.
least fill in a week of activity.
that's
Not
true.
including other streams you would watch.
Yes. I know. Cindy Bunny, for sure. I don't know what he's up to, but
Well, I've been offline for quite a while.
okay.
Yeah, no.
But
You know what?
pickles too.
God damn it! You know what? Now that I've got you here, get your ass on more. Put on the bunny cams. You don't know how fucking relaxing those are.
Yeah, That's true. So I can do that. And
You just put the cams on. You can go away. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
I've tried
So
that, but people start chatting then I feel bad that I'm not there to say anything, so then I end up getting on anyway, and that never works for me.
true.
Oh.
But we're here to support you, Captain. And you're
Great.
the only captain in my life. So I got rid
No.
of Captain Chris. Thank God for that. Yeah, he turned into a small nightmare.
I
Yeah.
I will say this: through everything that's happened, I have actually found out who
Yeah.
really gives a shit and who doesn't.
Yep. It's true. So other than that, I'm here. So
Well, you better stay there.
I will. They're not gonna get rid of me anytime soon unless I go back to that nursing home, and I'm not gonna go there. So I left last
V-Star will
night
be a
and that's it.
fugitive from a nursing home.
Yes. Yeah, seriously. Only thing is I'm a little fucked up in the brain. Yeah.
V-Star, nursing home fugitive. The
Well,
series.
I actually got my paperwork together, and Kim Webb from picked me up along with another sister. So that was cool. It was good to see Kim. So my apartment was open until I got home. And anyways, it was nice to sleep in my bed, even though I missed breakfast. That's okay. I got smokes and I'm cold and a pile of mail to go through.
Wow.
So, anyways, I'm probably going to go through my mail and pay my cable, and I need to find out if my credit card is still here. But
Speaking
other
of
than
cable, I
that,
probably need to call my cable and see about they're wanting to increase the price again for nothing.
ow, I got a damn thing in my room. So let me make sure that my credit cards. Oh, damn. I guess I shouldn't be wearing flip flops.
Probably not the best idea.
No, but I had to go get my mail. So, anyways, oh damn, it's hot as hell in here. So I need to turn on my AC. There's a bunch of shit.
Uh, hmm, quiet suddenly. Ah, I have a booger. There we go.
You kicked me to the back room. I sat back there for like 5-10 minutes. It's all
There's
right.
only room for one person from Minnesota on this panel.
That could be true. Could be true.
The Midwest isn't big enough for the both of us.
Well, you're both in the great state of Minnesota. Okay, I didn't
right.
hear that.
Yep.
Pfluger's out in the sticks, all right.
Yeah, I'm way out west. In beat country.
One of those people, I see.
Yeah. Damn near to Fargo, you know.
All I can say, I'll have to call the. I'm going to have to call the pharmacy anyhow when I'm off of here. See about getting the medicine early.
Okay. You the new medicine you're getting, or just a refill?
Yeah, just a refill.
Ah. Gotcha. What's everyone have planned for the day? Other than getting a prescription.
Let's see here. Making a couple calls. As far as internet, yay. Other than that, I'm actually gonna cook something for dinner later. I don't know what yet.
Nice. Sounds good.
Depends on what's in the fridge. I think I have some ideas, but I'll have to look.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. I know what Cinnabon's going to be having for dinner tonight.
Well, I have a choice between cigarettes and cigarettes.
Forget what? Don't forget Diet Coke.
Well, that's a. I just hooked that up as an IV.
You and Diet Coke, me and coffee. I swear.
Look, bud, I've gotta maintain my girly figure.
Girly. Okay. You know what? Okay, I get it. I'm getting a message in Discord.
Oh,
All I have to do is get a hold of one other person. Things will be good. Well, things are good anyhow, but here's the request.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee, black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
so I didn't hit mute. Does when you play a video now on this, does it automatically mute everybody?
Well, it usually does.
Neat. I
There we
didn't
go.
know it did that now. That's nice.
And
Bird of Prey 5.
Ah, shit. Here comes trouble.
How was the doctor's appointment, Bird?
Hello world, it's Brittle Prey 5, Kapla. The therapist went fine. I'm definitely not crazy.
Oh, you were getting shrinked.
As long as I take all my medications.
The ruler of Kuroga says he's not crazy. I'm sorry, the God Emperor of Kuroga says he's not crazy.
Hey, son of a red shirt.
By the way, how you been, son of a red shirt?
And by the way, Captain, FYI, I don't know if you did it by design. You did not pin the comment with the link. I had to go looking for it.
Actually, the funny thing was, I commented at the time I wasn't going to pin the comment.
Well, I did not know.
You weren't
He
here.
did that on purpose.
That's why I said if you didn't do it on purpose. Is LDG here?
In spirit.
He's on timeout right now.
I got you.
I'm here, boss. What's up?
Nothing. I never got your resume. Did you send it?
No, I didn't send it yet.
Okay, no
I'll
problem.
try to get that to you today here.
Yeah, no, it's your call. I mean, I checked before I went to sleep last night when I realized I hadn't seen it. And I was like, oh.
You're finally accepting new members into your female harem?
No.
Why are you? Are you applying, Cinnabon?
I was going to congratulate an LDG, but I guess never mind.
No, it would be LDC you were congratulating.
It's LD Gina.
Oh, I'm sorry, LD Gina.
That reminds me of is a good transition.
Of course, what happens if there's something that it doesn't remind you of?
No, just lie.
Yeah, it reminds me. I finally cut the cord. Called the cable company and said, the line must be drawn here, this far, no further. I was expecting a long, drawn-out argument, and they're like, "Okay." They're like, "Well, we can take $40 off." I was like, "Not enough." Oh, okay. Goodbye. Anything else we can do for you? No, thank you. That was it.
That sounds a lot easier than it was when I canceled my cable.
No, this is Spectrum. I don't know. Different
Yeah,
cable
Comcast.
companies are easier and harder than others.
Oh, I've had Crapcast before.
Yeah, mine was like an hour-long conversation. Them constantly just asking me to either get the normal package for just regular channels and stuff like that. So, Jesus, just let me cancel.
I have 2 cable cards and a tuner box. I was like, so is there a way to mail this back to you, or because I can't drop it off? He was like, oh no, it's so old. We don't even want that back.
Yeah, that's what Comcast said to me too, and they're still charging me the lease fee on all their equipment. It's ridiculous.
I was like, so yeah, you're charging me for it, even though you don't want it back when I cancel.
Right.
Okay.
Like, well, you can bring it down if you want. Well, you know what? Go after yourself.
So basically, I get my TV through Hulu now. And I only chose Hulu because I didn't want to give it to YouTube.
How much is Hulu now?
Well, for the live TV, it's an extra $60.
60. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Not
Is
too
it still,
bad.
do you still get commercials with that?
Well, that doesn't affect your. It's 60 on top of whatever your other. So it's 65 if you want the commercials. 69 if you want commercial free.
Oh, okay.
It's an add-on to your existing Hulu package.
Gotcha.
The funny thing is, I've looked into stuff. A lot of stuff is basically, if you package it for a year, it's like $100 a year for each thing.
$100 a year.
Well, I'm not talking for your. I'm talking for like what is it called? Paramount Plus, CBS All Access, Disney, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. I guess if you pay annually, you can get a discount.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that, though. They might put out something that I've got to cancel immediately. I've got to pay a year. And the hashtag cancel Paramount Plus or something to wait a year.
That's when you
give
put
up
out the
my money. Sorry,
yeah,
that's
or you just stop watching it for 2 months like everybody else and then start watching it again. Because at that point you're only out $8.33 a month.
Hello, D.D. Myers.
Hello, Super Loverfest. Hello, Dee Dee Myers. Hello, Darius. What's going on? You know what?
Hello, D.D. Myers. Sorry, I don't have my chat up, so I'm on my phone. So you guys want to hear about my fun morning so far?
Yes.
All right, so I wake up this morning, I was leaving the house to go get some food, and I have a notice on my door. And basically it's telling me I need to get rid of my rabbits by Monday, essentially. So I had to go down to the lease office this morning and sit there and bitch about that because it was essentially what happened was during the unit inspection last couple months ago, they saw my rabbit and they're like, well, you can't have a rabbit. And I told them that, the only reason I signed the lease is because you guys approved it and had me pay a deposit for it. So at that time, so they're like, all right, fine, whatever. And they left and I figured that was the end of it. So I got the notice today, had to go to the leasing office and talk to them again. And apparently that they just keep forgetting that they approved it. So now they're saying I can disregard that, but at this point, I'm thinking they're going to kick me out at the end of the year. So I might be moving.
Well, I would start looking now.
Yeah. I think it's just bullshit that Yeah, I mean, I have no problems, and all of a sudden, 5 years later, they're having a big deal about the whole thing. So it's
Is it the
stupid.
same company that owns it?
Yep. They're just idiots. They just keep forgetting that that was actually in the lease. So when I went down there today and we looked at the copy of the lease, it's actually written in there that yes, I do have rabbits. So it
Yeah,
should
so that's
not be an
bullshit. I
issue.
love what these companies think they can do, get away with.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yep. Oh, you should have heard the conversation I had when I was going into one of the apartments once, and they were like, "Oh, we're a non-smoking community." I'm like, "Oh, that's great. So you don't let smokers come in?" She goes, "Yeah, we do." I'm like, "Well, you said you're a non-smoking community. That means nobody is a smoker." No, that means you just can't smoke there. Well, no, well, that's not a non-smoking
Yeah.
community. How do you expect people not to smoke if they're a smoker?
Right.
Like that doesn't make sense. Well, you know.
What's the thing? That's the thing here is when I moved in, they didn't have a no smoking rule, and all of a sudden, a year and a half in, they changed their policy to a smoke free facility.
Yeah.
So you can't smoke anywhere on the property apparently because they're worried about they're worried about your neighbors. The problem is this is a townhome. There's not any common ventilation system, so fuck 'em.
They just want another pin on their advertising saying they're non-smoking. They don't actually care about it. They don't care about the neighbor.
Oh yeah,
They don't care about any of that.
they
shit.
know I still smoke in here.
Yeah. So how do you know people are not smoking in their apartment?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, as long as we don't see
I
it,
remember
that's not a non-smoking.
I remember
community.
I mentioned it, and they're like, "Just don't smoke in front of me." It's like, well, all right,
Yeah.
fine.
And then what cracks me up is that they had a qualifier before it. They were like gold quality gold. What I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of right now. Like as if it's better than silver or bronze. Like we're super non-smoking community or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The gold standard. This just cracks me up. And then of course you see people smoking on their patio all day long.
Oh yeah.
Or here's a better one. Why do you have a gate system when it's easy as pie, and they'll charge you extra for a gate system? Yet, one, it lets people drive behind the person going through the gate, and two, it lets you freaking climb. Like the gate was like 3 feet off the ground. Like I'm a fat ass, and even I could get underneath that damn thing. What the fuck? I mean, it's not a gate system. It's just a hunk of metal that sitting around the damn.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
It's an amenity, so they can charge you more.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
God.
Although I like the better one. If you go to my Facebook, you'll see a video I posted where the fucking assholes, morons, absolute dingbats who designed the place, people who were on the first floor that had a patio on the first floor. What's up, Culture?
Hey.
People on the first floor who had an extended patio like myself had this little hole above our head that when the person upstairs would clean their enclosed patio, all the water would pour on our patio. And I sat there and recorded soap suds and bleach being poured all over my furniture on my patio. I had furniture out there with pads and everything, just completely drenching. Like if my dog was out there, like he would have gotten soaked in bleach water. And they were like, "Oh, well, there's nothing we can do about that." What do you mean there's nothing you can do about that? It's obvious. All you have to do, which was funny too, because the hole had that, that, what do you call that? Draining, the gutter system you have on the side of the house. It was that. All they had to do is add an attachment to push the water out to the side. And I even called when they didn't do anything. I had to call the building inspectors. I've called the building inspectors, and they were like, when they came and looked at it, I was like, yeah, I want you guys to do something about this. This is bullshit. They said, yeah, there's definitely a violation here. 3 months later, magically, they were like, well, we really can't do anything about it. Like that, like their answer just changed. Like they got paid off or something. I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
That's nuts, man.
What's going on, Culture?
Hey, I just wanted to check in. I dropped the story in the chat for you guys to take a look at. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. It's not good news. And for those of you with Twitch, you might think about changing your password.
Got hacked? Yeah, it was a huge cyber thing going on the other day.
No, actually, this is fresh. Yeah, the story's in the private chat. If you click on the link, you can bring it up, share it with everybody. It's crazy.
Lovely.
Not really.
Jedi.
I think Jedi Bill's trying to talk, but I think Jedi
Someone's
Bill
a little
is.
staticky.
Yeah,
change your cam mic settings.
Yeah, your cam mic settings are broken, Jedi Bill, my friend. Sorry.
You
I don't
sound
know why
like
it's
Max
broken all
Headroom
that
with
money.
cold.
No, there is, like I said, I mean, and what's really funny is you have to consider this. Twitch actually poked fun on Twitter at Facebook when they had their outage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bad look.
Well, there are always eyes watching that shit. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
People don't get it. There's a whole community out there of eyes that I don't hear anyone talking about. And this happens.
Wow. Which confirms major data breach. After
Yeah, it's
source
massive.
code. Wow.
Yep. And the internal tools that they use.
Yep. Nothing worse than a source code leak.
Yeah.
My question is changing your password enough?
I'm not worried about it.
So essentially, there's 3 years worth of details regarding creator payouts. They're the entirety of Twitch TV with comment history going back to its beginnings. Source code for mobile data and video game console Twitch clients. Code related to proprietary SDKs and internal AWS services used by Twitch.
Oh, that
In
sucks.
unreleased Steam competitor from Amazon Game Studios. Data on Twitch properties like IGDB and CurseForge, and Twitch's internal security tools.
Why am I smelling a huge leak coming soon?
Well, that's just part one. See, we're starting to see them expose things, and they're. I don't think they're prepared. I really don't. A lot of these things are like, well, we can just keep getting away with doing what we're doing.
Yep.
And nobody's going to come for us. And unfortunately, the whole purpose of a white hat hacker is to reveal all of the dirty laundry.
Yep.
And reveal that there are integrity issues with company security and so on and so forth.
Yep.
So. By the way, Bird of Prey, I like the fact that your avatar is animated. I think that's awesome, my friend. So.
Okay. Do I sound any better now?
Yes, you sound like Bill.
Yes.
Welcome back.
You don't sound like Static Boy.
Well, that was the fan. I live in a desert and it's still hot.
It's hot.
And it's like 93 degrees with like 30% humidity right now because we're in the monsoon.
Bill, that wasn't the fan, Bill. That
No,
was
dude,
static.
Yeah, sound like digital coof.
We know the
Oh.
fan from time to time.
Okay, well, how am I supposed to know that?
Well, no. It was most likely the fan that was being digitally distorted. That's why it sounded.
Well, yeah, I had to unhook things and reconnect them. So
This is really bad news.
This is usually just the first sign of something. If they got hacked that bad, then there's going to be more that comes from this.
Well, and here's yeah, but you can LDG, you know this. Who owns Twitch?
Amazon.
Yeah. How bad was this breach?
So this is going to reach out. This is going to go even further than just
billions of people.
Yeah.
Because again, I mean, if you're a white hat or if you're a black hat, I mean, you're going to dig even farther. You're going to see, okay, so now that I know how they get into their AWS, now can I navigate inside AWS?
Yeah.
And then they go from there. It just gets worse. I mean, I'd have to reach out to one of my code monkeys, one of my friends, but this is bad news. This is bad news indeed.
SDKs were affected, and
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, they pulled.
That's level 9, 10 level security threat.
Yeah, this is a real big problem. I mean, look, I mean, the competitor for Steam is out there now. The IGDB and CurseForge out there in the world. But seriously, internal AWS services, bad idea, Genes. Yeah. And here's the thing. I mean, for how long has this been going on?
This is just what we know about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, if this was a one-time thing, and they pulled it all, but this is only part one of the leak that came out on an anonymous poster on 4chan, 125 gigabyte torrent.
Damn.
That's just part one, they say.
Yeah, this isn't changing your password. This is deleting your Twitch account.
Yeah.
What would deleting your Twitch account do? Nothing.
Well,
okay?
just
here's my thoughts. A week from now, nothing is going to be any fucking different.
No, you're
a month from now, nothing is going to be any effing different.
And this is why I do a push for these type of platforms shouldn't be.
It's much ado about nothing, like every major hack is.
Any centralized server-based platform like this is vulnerable to this kind of hack, this kind of event. Security should start at the user, not the server.
Well, again, I updated my password immediately. So,
I mean, nothing you wrote. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying nothing you mentioned changing your password.
Actually, certain users have been requested to change their password. If this is only part one of this hack, Bird, it's better safe than sorry.
Probably just their major partners. They wanted to have changed their password. Like I said, I'm not worried about this.
Change your password and activate the 9-step security verification.
And again, I'm going to say this about that, guys. If they have access to internal Amazon tools, well, Bird, what's to suggest they don't?
Well, I mean, if they're smart, they would keep their databases separate.
Well, the nature of the hack, my friend.
We don't know the nature of the hack. This is getting it from The Verge.
Well, that's true, except that it's actually been confirmed by Twitch.
They confirm a major data breach. Okay, every company has a major data breach every year.
Okay, so this is from the company in the article from The Verge. So you're saying that they're taking their information is incorrect?
I'm saying that in the entire history of giant internet hacks,
has
it ever affected you personally?
Yes, multiple
in any
times.
way whatsoever?
Yes, multiple times. I've had my identity stolen through one of these kind of things way back when. Yes, this has happened before and has affected me. Yeah, when you have your identity stolen because of something like that.
Okay, nothing you said listed that identity stuff was stolen. Yes, this could be annoying for Twitch corporate, but it didn't mention that usernames.
Okay, let's do this again.
And again, your identity wouldn't be stolen if your password wasn't being reused on bank and credit card sites.
Again, let's do this. We'll try again. I'll start with the first thing. 3 years worth of details regarding creator payouts on Twitch. Now, regarding creator payouts, that's very vague. Okay, it might be intentionally vague. Usually, it is intentionally vague for damage control reasons. That's what a PR person does, right? And you're trying to do crisis control. Payment details means how to what extent did that?
They probably have the details of each payment made for the last
Right.
3 years. The
Yeah.
bank account it was
Bank
made
information,
to.
routing numbers, et cetera, et cetera. So, but again, I mean, so are you suggesting not to exercise an abundance of caution?
Well, I'm just saying changing my password isn't going to fix that.
It's hard to say if the information is for sale. Again, right now, data that was scraped in 2019 from Facebook because they were putting everything in the clear wide open exposes people to potential phishing and other forms of fraud because all that data included everything about the individuals that was public text gathered by the data scraping done on Facebook, and that particular thing has led to, and always does lead to, various kinds of fraud, including identity theft. So, I like I said, I mean, it's foolish not to continually update your strong passwords, but B, whenever something like this it does occur, it's in your best interest to change your data, because if that data is then turned around and sold to someone else, you're not going to leave the old password in place, because then that data is exposed. The abundance of caution is the proper way here, and this is coming from somebody who had a very long time in IT. So
yeah, changing your password it helps, but I mean, I think what Word is saying is not going to fix the problem.
Changing your password, because it doesn't sound like they did.
You should always change your password, though.
I mean, if they thought changing the password would be at all useful, they would probably zero out everybody's password.
Yeah, they would do a forced push on a change of a password, which would cause a humongous amount of work, but that's fine. It all comes down to,
that's all I'm saying.
It's always an added bit of security to change your password. Now, any company that just has a password alone is retarded. Okay, so if I log into another computer knowing my fucking password, I get an automatic, two-step verification sent to me. So there's already little backups built into the system. But this is what I'm talking about. When they're centralizing their user accounts on a central server, there should be additional backups, like completely randomizing user accounts by the click of a button, that we don't have to do all this. That there should be steps in place. Now, changing your password is good advice, but is it going to stop it? No. If they get it one way, they might be able to get it again, but it won't fix the problem. But yeah, I always suggest changing your password at least every 3 months, and if you can, every month. That's always good advice.
I advise you use the same password across every platform so you never forget it. And always use your last name in the password too. That helps.
Your last name and your social security number. Oh, I had a bank.
The company is urging anyone with a Twitch account to change their password.
Yeah, you should change your password.
Yeah, and that's 19 minutes ago from Canadian news source CBC. Hack of streaming service Twitch reveals passwords, payment info of users.
Yeah.
They could just literally have just screen names and how much they got paid out. I mean, it doesn't really say much.
Well, if they have access to internal tools, do you really believe it's that simple?
Yeah, these are not tools. These are back end programs that have that. I mean, that's like having the code. Okay, I'm not going to go there because I know that's the bird. But this is bad news. You have to assume the worst until they come up with absolutely everything that's been compromised. But even then, we don't know exactly everything.
MSN, massive reported Twitch leak. Twitch. This is from Windows Central, actually. Excuse me. Twitch acknowledges massive breach that exposed the entire platform 32 minutes ago. Twitch breach could spell big trouble for Amazon streaming platform. The leak includes the entire source code for Twitch, as well as personal information, including streamer payouts. Twitch has confirmed the reports, but you should probably change your password and make sure two-factor authentication is on.
And you should also clear your cache too, because if they have the source code, then they can easily see the cookies and the information that's already on your computer.
Okay, that the way that was worded, you should probably change your password.
Thank you.
Is just out of an abundance of caution. Clearly, the person has no idea that changing your password is going to do or stop anything.
It makes it the information later, yesterday's
It
news.
makes
And in fact,
people feel better that
well,
they did something.
okay.
Right, because here's the problem is if they already got in far enough to get payments, and if you truly believe that they were able to get from that information bank routing numbers, changing your
But
password.
yeah, your routing number, your password's not going to change your bank routing
Okay,
info.
again, I'm gonna say this again. So on the dark web right now, right? Any of these types of breaches, these are sold. Your accounts are sold. Okay, it's not usually the front end where this stuff happens. Okay, because they just it's too much data for them to use, so they sell them off in little blocks. Right now, that Facebook data breach scraping thing I was just talking about, they're selling 1 million customers off at a $5,000 per million. So if you have $5,000, you can get 1 million people's information.
Yep. And you'd be surprised the companies who would actually buy that, legitimate companies.
How do I get into that business?
Well, I can teach you how to data scrape, but a lot of the social media platforms have already kind of prevented that. They put systems in place to prevent that kind of data scraping. But again, that's a superficial thing that a lot of just savvy humans can figure out and find ways to do. But when it's a legitimate hack like this, and yeah, there are going to be other problems down the road this way that have compromised a lot of other stuff. But hopefully you have two-factor in a lot of the other aspects of your life, whether it be banking or anything else. Because believe it or not, big banks like Wells Fargo and Bank of America and all these other large companies have amazing detection algorithms for when fraudulent charges are hitting your accounts. And then they lock them down. So, and if you've never gotten an interrupted thing when you tried to send a super chat and your bank card says, you get a thing on your phone saying, hey, that sucked rocks. Was this really you? And you say, yes, that was really me. And then it goes through. That's the stopgap there. Right. So a lot of these other systems have those things. The problem is that you're shopping stuff for Amazon. Imagine somebody ordering something to a fictitious address under your name. There's just a lot of stuff that could be exposed here. And again, there is nothing wrong with being cautious, right? Maybe there is. Anyway, I only had a few minutes this morning, so I'm glad to be your ray of sunshine. And I'm gonna slide on out of here. You guys have an incredible day. I'm gonna go and do some money earning work. So you guys have a good one. See you soon.
Man. Yeah, the scary part is that I've seen. I mean, I work for the DVLA for God's sakes, and I've seen databases, and a lot of the times, a lot of this information they take is not even encrypted, and I don't mean SSL. I mean third party encryption. So if someone does get the data, it's straight up freaking bit for bit. They don't have to do any extra work to it whatsoever. I've looked in databases where the only thing that was even loosely encrypted third party was the passwords. And they were even encrypted using loosely coded algorithm. All the other information was just straight up text. And I'm talking about government organizations that processes thousands and thousands of personal identification information for driver's licenses and stuff. And I've seen that with my own eyes. I was in charge of that information. No, I was saying I was in charge of it. I did tell them they need to do some more with their data, but I can only do so much. I can only make suggestions, and whatever they want to do, that's what they're going to do. They literally had a EDI server running 10-year-old Linux operating system. I'm like, you guys know this is like bad. Yeah, I'd be careful, man. But until they come out with something better, these companies, they want to have these platforms, and they're not programmers. They don't know anything about computers. They just hire people to do the work, and 9 times out of 10, they just build the bare bone minimum and say F it if anything happens.
Come on, you're actually going to sit here and say that the people that program Twitch and things like that aren't programmers, really?
No. The people in charge that pay the bills.
Okay.
The programmer doesn't own Twitch. Some millionaire hotshot does. That doesn't know shit about it, and he just hires a programming team, and then they just do he just says, I just want this. I just want a platform that does this. They don't put any thought into actually making a next gen platform that is secure, safe, and free. They just care about the money. They look at an algorithm and they say, how much money is this going to make us? That's it. They don't give a shit. I walked into a company once and all they had was a freeware backup program securing all their data, and they weren't even using it properly. By the time I was done with them, they had 4 types of redundant backups for every type of emergency. Because, yeah, there are different types of freaking catastrophic failures.
Hello, Crimson Mist.
Have you guys been watching? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying hello to Crimson Mist up there.
Have you guys been keeping up with any of that Facebook whistleblower stuff?
Yeah, that's staged. I'm betting my money that is staged.
Well, I was going to say that all seems kind of a little bullshit. I mean, I always find it funny that these so-called whistleblowers always wait until they leave the company to actually blow the whistle.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't trust anybody who gets. I don't trust anybody who is summoned in front of the Senate or whatever the hell, regulatory whatever the hell board, and they're talking nice to them. It was almost like that was completely staged.
I mean, they have to kind of be nice to them, LD. It's not a court of law. They can't sit there and grill the fucking person.
No, but you know what I mean, though. Like, there's a difference when you see them talking to, say, Zuckerberg than when they were talking to her.
Well, it's a woman. They have to be nice to her. That's the rules now. You can't yell at a woman.
Can't yell at a woman. And that lady had nothing. She had no information whatsoever that other than wanting more regulation.
Of course.
She kept looking up. She kept reading. None of it came from her. It sounded like everything was scripted. Everything smells like a fish on that. She didn't say anything of consequence other than more regulation power. No, you can't regulate freedom. It doesn't work that way.
That's why they were being nice to her.
Of course, because she was saying all the stuff they wanted to hear. And I don't blame Zuckerberg for saying this don't make sense, because it doesn't make sense. She most likely went into that job knowing that she was a spy. And she was going to find any damning information and spin it and make it sound whatever the hell, just to subvert freedom. The company can do whatever the hell they want with their damn platform. Regulating it is not the answer, because somebody who comes out with a good program is going to get hurt from it, and we're going to be sitting in Australia next thing you know.
Huh. Bird didn't do it.
I'm sorry for not being a millionaire, so I can come out with Prometheus now and show you guys how it's supposed to be done. This is bullshit.
Speaking of Australia, I heard they're allowing international travel next month.
For everyone?
So that's what it sounded like. I didn't read the article, to be honest, because I didn't care. I just saw that in the headline that they're reopening international travel at the end of in October, or either at the end of October or sometime in November.
But this is crap. If any excuse me, any platform that does things the way they should, the right way, even if they had a data breach, it shouldn't matter, because they should have backups and backups and backups, or I'm sorry, not backups of the data, but backups like fail safes that say even if you took the data, and this is something that I have in Prometheus, that even if you took the data, you wouldn't be able to do anything about it. You wouldn't be able to read it. It'd be pointless, meaningless. That's the difference between making an actual real program that does something instead of some lemonade stand cardboard top fucking website that has
Okay,
no
all right.
freaking substance past its own login.
I was wrong. Never mind. They're just letting people come home. Essentially, in November, they're just letting people come home. Finally.
Who the hell wants to come back?
Then they're saying that. They'll allow foreign travel, in 2022. All right. Never mind. They're still a prison colony.
Well, it's game over in 2025, from what I'm hearing. High Nut Jay is going to take over. That was on what's his name stream this morning, Crowder. Full invasion 2025. First it was the virus. Now it's going to be nuclear weapons.
Why all of a sudden in 2025? What's happening in 2025?
That's when they're able to do it. I don't know. They said that their intel says that they will be fully capable of performing a full-scale invasion by 2025.
So that automatically means they're invading in 2025? I mean, I don't understand that. That's a bit of a leap. I mean, we're capable of attacking and invading multiple countries. It doesn't mean we're doing it.
I think they were talking about on a worldwide scale.
Well, I guess I'll worry about that in 2025.
We're talking the next Hitler freaking. But I'm sorry, guys. This is why I'm glad that that I have confidence there's life on other planets, because we're pretty much screwed here. I'm sorry. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. We had a chance.
Oh, if you didn't know it already, come on. I mean, you're late to the game. Insert weird audio sound here.
You got a deeper voice today, Bill.
Yeah.
Are you in witness protection?
No.
Too many people know about your deal with Disney?
No. That's false news.
Bill's in hiding. He doesn't want everyone to know about all those Jedi bills.
Oh, sure. I laugh it all the way to the bank.
I bet. Just swimming in your money bin every single day.
Disney Bill.
Is that you with the drone? Is that you with the drone? You son of a...
Disney Bill 797.
I'm gonna get a gun and shoot that thing down. Damn, I was wondering whose drone that was. Damn it.
Uh-oh, they're on to you, Bill.
Keyboards. You can hear the keyboards. Not mine. the sign America shows no vacancy, right?
What, Bill?
America's vacancy says no vacancy.
Did I
No
hear
vacancy.
that right? Did you say America's vacancy shows no vacancy?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
I was trying
Our
to start
southern
a
border did not get the memo.
There goes one of my jets right now. Fun.
And hello, Crimson Mist.
Okay, and now for something completely different. Anything.
So, Bill, you mentioned a drone. Does anyone else besides me think you should be able to legally shoot down a drone if it goes over your house?
Yeah, why not?
I think you should.
I wouldn't hesitate. If somebody's flying a drone, I'm going to shoot that son of a bitch down.
Bill's just
Get
out
away.
hunting drones everywhere. I don't care if it's over my house. I'm just hunting drones.
Be very, very
Absolutely.
quiet.
If
I'm
somebody's
hunting
got a
drones.
If somebody has a right to fly it, you've got a right to shoot it.
Yeah, that's what I think so too.
Exactly.
Unless it's not on your property. If it's on their private property, then that's it. If it's over public land or your land, it's free.
Well, hello, Michelle O'Rourke.
Of course, you have to draw the line at unmanned drones. Otherwise, small aircraft would be the next thing on the list.
Hey, if they're flying low enough, I think you should be able to shoot at them too to make them go higher.
You got to land.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's an awful lot of spray planes around here.
We can carve out some special exceptions for like landing and crop dusting, but Google Maps, we should be able to take their drones out and their little airplanes.
Hot air balloons.
Yeah.
1 hour Amazon deliveries.
Yeah, I saw that back in 2019 when they're gonna have deliveries by drone.
Mm-hmm.
There was I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's like this. There's basically a new aircraft that's basically designed on the drones that are out there with the multiple down-facing engines or whatever, and they're planning them as taxis in New York apparently, and they're supposed to start testing them next year.
There's no way they're going to get approved. In fact, they're
Yeah, I
already
was wondering about that, too.
canceling helicopters because the helicopters are causing too much noise and the skies are too crowded.
Okay, yeah, because that's basically what they are, just helicopters that are shaped like drones. I was wondering how that would even work out.
Well, I think Jedi Bill would volunteer first to test one out.
I think you should. Make a video, Jedi.
Okay, we'll do. You will put up a couple grand for one of the high-end ones? Or... Oh, that's right. I got all those dollars that you claim I have, so I'll just dip into the funds.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Yep.
Trust me.
Weren't you saying yes? Weren't you saying a couple days ago on your
here? What?
Bill? Didn't you say on your stream the other day that Kathleen Kennedy's kisses were magical?
No, that's what you were saying.
I think that's what you said.
No. Cinnamon.
And Jedi
It's
Bill
okay.
finally admits that he has a thing for Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, I like to use her picture as shooting target.
Hey man,
that could be taken in more than one way.
Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna say what you like to masturbate to is none of our business, buddy.
Exactly.
Again, folks, it's all up to your own speculation. Don't believe everything
You're shooting
you
her
hear
between the
because
eyes, Bill.
they're
I
all
understand.
full of shit. I'm telling you right now.
Of course we're full of shit. You say that like it's not known.
All right, I'll stop. I don't want to turn Bill into a psycho murderer. Just out shooting people because I keep telling him.
Already. I'm wanted on 797 systems.
Excuse me.
Well, wow, I can't believe so many people have been here today. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. All of us are always here for you, Cap.
I know. I should know it. I've just allowed the voices of a few to drown out the voices of so many others. That's just stupid. Oh. So let's see here. Bird, you set to go live later?
Just about. Just finishing up as we speak.
Cool.
Okay. Upload today's video and we'll be all set.
Uh,
You can be on at what 4 Eastern, Bird?
4 Eastern.
All right, Cap, it looks like you've got 3 hours here to burn, so. I hope you're ready.
Glad you stopped.
Oh, what's Sassy doing?
Mama Grace having lunch, so Sassy wants her tax.
Sassy wants the floor extras.
Yeah, but Mama Prey doesn't usually throw any extra on the floor.
unfortunately, I keep getting booted out, but so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today. This has meant a lot. I'm going to retitle this stream, but thank you, everyone, for showing up. You have a good day.
Later.
Later.